This is it. This is the 70th and final Valheim stream. Skyrim was only 110. Like... I kind of want to savour this. I've enjoyed this playthrough. I think you should shoot for 100. Well, the only thing left to do, Alkarion, is to build the lighthouse that everybody's been nagging me about. That's all that remains. And maybe, at the end, when we are saying goodbye to the final sunset in Polfgard, we go out and we find Stubbler, a companion. His third and final pig. Oh, it's emotional. Satan, Kitten, Alkarion, good afternoon. Yeah, we will, Kitten. Satan, hail. How are we? So yesterday, we finally defeated the 5th and final boss. There may be more bosses in the future, that is on the developers, but for now, the final boss has been defeated. And Stubbler can now put the finishing touches on Polfgard, take his armour off and relax as we go off to New Horizons, Providence Ridge. Kind of sad. There was not even a flop, Kitten. You came in too early. Right, so what I have done, well, I'll show you. Because I thought this might take a while, judging by how much work it took yesterday just to lift the ground up a little bit where the lighthouse is going to go. So if we're going to make Stubbler the most beautiful retirement lighthouse before we leave, it needs to be perfect. So I set off a little bit earlier, and I have built the base and like a small section of the lighthouse. Are we all happy with the lighthouse being made of wood?
I get all misty-eyed when you end a playthrough like this. You put so much into your characters. Love, sadness, loss, anger, charm, and of course a bit of slapstick comedy. Stubbler, we shall miss you. May you and Prisoner enjoy your lives.
Ooh. It's making me sad now. I know, right? I get nervous when I'm naming these characters, but it turns out it doesn't really matter what you name them. Their name's going to become, like... Because there's even a clip in the best of me writing the word Stubbler and then laughing at it because it's silly. And now, all this time later, what's 70 times 3? That's 210 hours of playthrough that we've done, just on stream. Let alone all the little bits of farming I've done offline. Alkarion, thank you for the bits. Harry, welcome to the stream. Can you do your own version of Stonehenge? To be honest, Stonehenge was actually the solution to the final boss, Harry. There already is one.
Just got banned from Tesco's. The cashier told me strip down facing me. By the time I realised she meant the card, it was too late.
Fucking hell. Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Cats, welcome to the stream. Stubbler is the Moomin. Whoa, he's not that... That's not Stubbler, Stubbler. He's not that threatening. Sothan, welcome to the stream as well. Shake, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon and well said. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. It is the final day. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the start that I have made on the final project. The retirement lighthouse. What do we think? What I'm going to do is I'm going to build up in wood from there as high as possible. And then we're going to put the bonfire on the top. And the retirement lighthouse will be complete. And Polfgard will be finished. Stubbler will retire, and we can start the next playthrough tomorrow. Siddles, what do you think?
A lighthouse? Bought fucking time.
Bought. Right, let's go. Stubbler, you have done the undoable. You have defeated all of the bosses. I've just got some building supplies stacked and ready to go for the build. You was put down on this map naked. And through trials and tribulations and even a fucking sundial, let alone that thing up there, You have been victorious, and now you have earned... Hey! I'll tell you what I never did. I never actually checked to see what buff I gained from killing Yagluth. Alright, before we get building, let's go and check. I don't think we're going to be going to any other biomes today. Oh, the bridge got destroyed. Oh, the farm. The new onions. Let me just nip over to here and see what buff I gained. Siddles, welcome to the stream. Suthan, Shake, Santis, Cats, Alkirion, Kitten, Satan, Mindright, welcome to the stream. Doesn't it have to be stone at the top to put fire on it? Probably Mindright. Yeah, I'm trying to think what to do regarding that. I might just have stone plinths and then fill the rest in with wood. And then I can have stone at the very top and put a bonfire on it. That might be how we do it. Siddles, thank you for bits. Chaz, welcome to the stream. It is, it's Lighthouse time. This is the celebration at the end of a long and arduous playthrough. Only here for 10 minutes before I do 3.5 hours of driving for fucking football. Where are you going? Inverness? That's the only place I can think that's in Scotland that's really far away.
Stream title idea, Biome Shock.
Biome Shock is actually pretty good. As much as I hate to admit it. Suthan, look. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. Suthan, look. I know you're just starting your Valheim journey, but this is just proof that it's possible. Whoa, what do you think? Lovely. Right, we'll do our ceremonious bullshit later, but I want to check what the buff is. Yagluth, you can be resistant versus magic damage and lightning damage. I wonder if that's a hint at what bosses are coming next. Resistant versus fire, frost and lightning. See, I could have used that against Yagluth. Interesting. Right, anyway. Regardless. Let's get on with this fucking lighthouse. I haven't been around in a little while. Stubbleton is also looking good. I know, right? Look at Stubbler as well. Look at him. I don't feel like we've seen much of his face. Probably because it's too important for mere mortals like us to look at. Isn't that just the best of all three world buffs? The trouble is with the Bone Mass one, Gwynblade, is it's a resistance to physical damage, like slashing, piercing, blunt, and all that sort of stuff. So I think the Bone Mass is probably the one still because of my like heavy melee tactics. But to be resistant against magic damage is quite good, but there is not a lot of magic damage in the game. Moda did frost damage, and Yagluth did fire. So unless I'm fighting the bosses again... They're working on an update called... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not going to read that word. No release date I'm aware of. Avoiding reading too much. Gotcha, gotcha. We get the best view of Stubbler. Can bounce a quarter off that bum. It does look good.
Look at all that green grass. Don't see any orange grass anywhere.
Alright then. Rodead. Coming over here with your controversial statements. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Yeah, exactly, Gwynblade, yeah. Look at that. Miles and miles of John Deere orange. Actually, it's kind of yellow. I've sort of proved your point and not mine. Never mind, never mind. Salts, never mind. Rodead, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the Prime as well, and the 13 months. Thanks for making me embarrass myself immediately. You're actually going to Inverness, fucking hell. And fire does bounce. Yeah, exactly. Fire beats grass. Thank you, Rodead. I appreciate it as always. And welcome to the stream. Stubbleton does look pretty good, Seth, and I'm, for once, inclined to agree with you. Let me get good rested, and I'm going to eat some good food, and we're going to get on with the building work. My theory is that I'm going to build plinths of stone in 4 corners, then fill the middle in with grass. Not grass. Grass. Fill the middle in with... wood. Can't believe I couldn't think of the word. Fucking wood. Chaz, welcome to the stream there. I imagine the Yagluth buff works on bone mass. I've never tested it. Yeah, because is it poison resistance as well? Kitten, don't put yourself in hospital. Just use disposable dishes like Chaz does. Because he's not trusted with breakables. Right, 1, 2, 3. That's some good food, which I'm going to need for the building process. Have I got my rested? I have. I'm just going to sit in here for a second. Let's just have Stubble sit down while this health regens, because I don't want to fall off the lighthouse and die. Should we have a prediction? Does Stubble fall off the lighthouse and die in today's stream? It does look like a little village, isn't it, right? I like it when there's a bunch of knives in the soapy water, like Russian roulette, every time I reach down. No, we're not doing a prediction. We're not doing a fall off the lighthouse prediction. I aren't on Stubble's very last day. I aren't having you make predictions on whether or not he'll embarrass himself. Right, look at this. I did a load of farming out to the south. I've got all of this. I've done 2 hours of just digging and building. I've got all of these stacks and I've got all of this stone. So we should be alright to just build today. So let me take out loads of stone, loads of wood, and I'm going to show you the scenario that would... I've read the word scenario then, Chaz, thank you. You just asked us, then you take it away. Exactly, you were supposed to say no, Stubbler. No, don't worry about it. You and Stubble just enjoy your final day. I don't know points. What sort of animal doesn't have a dishwasher? I've never had a dishwasher. That's always been something other people have had. Stop flexing your advanced lifestyle on us, Santa. Right, this is the inside currently. It's a bit of annoying that it went dark as I came out to work on it. But let me just move the crafting table inside. Stubbler is an eco-terrorist confirmed. No, just not got much money. A dishwasher, it must be nice. Exactly right. Broke a dish right out of the oven, then went to sweep it up and shot myself in the eye with a shard, so I'm a bit worried to touch anything else. You just have to wear... Did I confuse Gwynblade with Santa? I think I did, Santa. I saw 2 green names next to each other. Got to soak and give him a nice bath. He works for Big Climate. Me? I'm the one that's been throwing junk in the sea in Polfgard for this entire playthrough. Right. So, what my intention is to have it stone like this, and then I'm gonna have to do this stupid bullshit again, aren't I? Just to get up it, just to work on the fucking thing. Because you can't have a build in Polfgard without a complex jump puzzle to get up to it. Right, is that me up now? It is. So what I think I'm gonna do is somewhere on these circles is build. Like, I don't know, I'm going to make this work. Like, I could build... Can you build on the inside of... You can. Interesting. But then is that even centered? That's not centered, is it? It can't be. Okay, this is going to be infuriating while I try and work out how to do this. They don't even look nearly centered. This is going to take some doing. OSHA approved dishwashing face shield. Yeah, when you're sweeping up, you've got to wear a mask, kitten, from this point forward. Maybe I have to double the plinths, but then that's going to use so much fucking stone. But it might be the only way to make this, because I realised while I was building this that you use a lot of stone when you're building anything in this game. So that's double plinth, double plinth. Double plinth. Does that look right? Then if I fill in the inside with wood. Your eyes swollen, your ankles swollen, I'm falling apart. Kitten, I think you should just walk into the sea and be done with it. Right, then if I build the rest of it in with wood, does that fit? That fits! Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've got a... Wait, that don't fit at all. Slightly stressed. This is going to be a long stream, ladies and gentlemen, but Stubble's going to have a celebratory lighthouse at the end of it. You all better be grateful for this. Taking years off Stubble's life. And his retirement. We can't be related. You have one real girlfriend, not 12 made-up ones. Can you just, for 5 minutes, Santa, stop cheating on your made-up girlfriends? I love the fact that you can have a made-up, what is it, an invisible girlfriend and still cheat on her. Only Santa. Right, I'm going to be incredibly stressed with this build process, because this looks like it's already going to be annoying me. How can I do this? I'm disappointed in you, Doomhaus. Red Sea, here I come. Wait, what are you disappointed in us for? Oh, it's a single plinth, of course. Did I destroy the other side of it? Good spot, good spot, good spot. I must have, when I was destroying one thing, destroyed that as well. I don't think this is going to be quite even. But at this point, it can be whatever it wants to be as long as it stays up. Because frankly, we haven't really got the time, right, to worry about it too much. See, some of them might have to be a bit further in. I debated on mentioning something. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for demanding I make this fucking atrocity and then not helping me with it when it comes to the scum of the earth. The lot of them. Razor, welcome to the stream. I finally reneged and decided to build it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh! That is, oof, oh, oh, so perfectly symmetrical. Alright, how do we fix that? Only for today, Razor, only for today. It's the final stream. The challenge is to build as much of a lighthouse as possible. This is just, it's beyond me. Looks like someone stepped on a soda can while it was laying on the floor. Is that a water tank? It's a silo for dog bath. I'm going to have to just stick, because we haven't really got time, right? I'm going to have to just bodge it as best I can. And the final memory of Stubbler's retirement lighthouse will be one of a terrible lighthouse. Is that a bit more circular? Because these are the only two angles I've got to work with for some fucking reason. This game just doesn't like symmetry. I think it's that plinth that's out, right? Is it? I feel like this... No, because that's not right either, is it? Everything is 2 blocks wide. Why is it not lining up? I'm not sure, but it's probably the base itself. Yeah, maybe. But if you look down, the base itself is based on a grid of 9. And that's all even down there, look. What if it's just the dirty little secret that nobody talks about when it comes to Stubbler's lighthouse? Alright. Maybe we do this for this side. And then just like, without telling anyone, nobody tell our mums, then I just build that there. And then that's on the outside of every one. It's had to take a little bit of editing. But that might be as close as we can get it. Are we all happy with that? I know it's difficult to see because it's night time. Are we all happy with that now? We just go up. It's this or nothing. There's no time to be a perfectionist. The playthrough needs to finish. The left side has a disconnect. Oh, it does there, yeah. There's some extra space between some of the blocks. Yeah, there is a bit. Yeah, but if you look down below, this game doesn't really enjoy circles. No light up top. I think we need to build the top before we put a light on it, Alkyria. I'm just talking about the general circle. It would be a very strange lighthouse if I was to leave it like this. See, that doesn't match either, does it? Oh, fuck this lighthouse. But look, like that. Look, like I just. Ugh. No, Alkyria. Just happy with the shape. Right, the sun's coming up to at least help us a tiny bit. Now. Also, the blocks are like intentionally not symmetrical. So they like sit different and they're wobbly on certain sides. Look. It takes a little bit of fiddle farting. Yeah, you'll get what you give. Yeah, precisely. I'm with Gwynblade for the first time in my fucking life. I am so gonna fall off this thing. Good, 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 good. I'm worried that there's going to be like some maximum build height or something that's going to interrupt the building process. But for now, yep. It's looking alright. You can't complain. And if you do, it'll fall on deaf ears. Okay. Tease it, Stubble. Tease it. What wood have I got left? Still got some, but not much. Could you put the little ones in the middle like there are? Could you put little ones in the middle like there are on all the others? No, for some reason, look, kitten, it would never fit here. Like, even that angle would be completely flat looking. It'd look weird. And I think that angle is too tight. Like, if I was to... Let me see. Siddles, goodbye. Maybe I could on here. Just to try and get a bit more symmetry. It's like Chaz says, the problem is that the base is maybe just not right. That goes like that, and then like that, and then we'll fill this middle in. So it's a bit more... sort of, kind of. But then there's the ridge just ends up there instead. I don't know if I like that like that. I think I preferred it like it was before. I'm doing it back the other way, kid. Just so we can get a good view from his house. That's all I'm interested in. From Sothan's sex veranda, it's all about that view. Saw a video of a lighthouse in France that had waves crashing up to nearly the tippy top. We might get treated to that here, Harry. Given how the fucking Valheim wave system works. I'll tell you what, we'll put the fire right in the bottom. See that just... Oh no, the lip's there now. You've upset Gwynblade talking about French things, Harry. You know what he's like. That alternate build mode in Valheim doesn't seem to do anything. Also, I've just trapped myself at the fucking bottom. And it's raining, of course. I would appreciate some lovely weather. But no. Fuck us, apparently. Wait, how did I fill that? Is it there? Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. I mean, rain is lovely weather, Sothan, but I very much need visuals today. Sorry if I'm slurping. What if big ones at times, like capsizing ones? What, in Sea of Thieves? There should be in Sea of Thieves. I think there should be tidal waves in Sea of Thieves. I guess it would fuck with the water levels on the islands. Holy fucking hell, I thought Chaz's bits broke the stream then.
Knock knock, it's the Valheim community again. You're not building a perfectly shaped lighthouse. This is against our housing regulations and must be corrected or you will be fined.
I'm going to miss the Valheim community, especially how they come and knock my door down while I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Sorry, Valheim community, we'll work on it, I promise. Does Gwynblade get annoyed by the French? Oh, he's very jingoistic, is Gwynblade. Chris, man, my love, welcome to the stream. Chaz, thank you for the bits. Right. I don't want that much, do I? I want that much, that much, that much. Chris, man, good morning. I kind of want more wood than I do stone, right? This is going to be a pain in every orifice. Maybe I drop that wood off. Sothan, could, like, I know you like the but the rain, it's slippery up on... It's dangerous. We don't want Stubbler to, like, be in hospital for his final ever... Then again, Stubble's not leaving, is he? We are. For our final day with Stubbler, should I say. Chrisman, how are we? Good morning. Chat's thinking the bits. It may look like this is asymmetrical and, well, for that reason, not circular. But you're just seeing things. You got the chills, Chrisman. Shit. It's not the big C, is it, I hope? And they're not multiplying. Blue Chug Rug. Is that some kind of energy drink by chance? I think we destroyed the Blue Chug Rug facility in fucking Teardown. Better not there. Take care of my... Not cancer. I completely forgot the big C word. Doesn't mean COVID. COVID, I meant. COVID. Yeah, here's hoping you don't have it, Chrisman, my love. And it's just dancing fever ahead of the weekend. Oh, this.
Gazebo when?
Yeah, I thought so. Razor, thank you for the 6 months streaking the whole way. Razor, thank you for the sub as well. You've all been subbing today, and losers. Thank you, Razor, though. I appreciate it as always. It is. Oh, it's actually the name of an energy drink. Well, shit. Thank you, Razor, for the 6 months. That's a half a year we've known Razor now. And it only feels like 2 years. I appreciate it as always. Don't do that. Oh, I don't like you anymore. I'll take back my gratitude. Scum of the earth he is. Wait, why can't I build there? Why is it saying red? Is it not structurally sound? Oh, please tell me it is. Please, game. Please? Okay, we've got another... Well, I might have to just go until it looks like I can't go any further. Mr. Streamer said, I'm a fan of the obscure double pillars that don't do much, but just wondering, what made you pick that over a regular 2-wide slab? Because I just like the idea of a double-strength pillar. I think it looks beautiful, Chaz. Double-wide slabs are horizontal, right? I mean, one of these? No. One of these? No. One of these? I'm saving these for the top. Right, wish me luck if I'm not back at the end of the stream. I may have died. Kitten? It was nice knowing you. Well, wait. Kitten, wait, I will remember knowing you a bit. Right, that goes there, and then... Yep. Yeah, we will avenge your death, that's true. I'm not doing it. I'm not hard, I'm just doing it because I just like doing that because it pisses you off. It don't piss me off, I just think I just look down on you even more than I already do, Razor, frankly. Which is impressive. I think this rain's going to cause an issue. Because it's going to make all my planks go mouldy. I hate that. Wait. Staircase inside or outside on this? I remember you was the lady who liked to fish a bit too much. It's alright, don't worry about talking to Kitten, because Kitten's gone, right? Right? No! What are you doing? No! Wait. That's not build height, is it? It can't be build height, because the thing in the tree that we shall not mention exists. Do I have to build like a support from the bottom right up the middle? Oh, I hope not. Right, raise your hand if you've ever built a lighthouse in real life. Don't be shy. We're not here to judge. Okay, Chaz, when you build a lighthouse in real life, do you need a central support pillar so your stone doesn't crumble at the top? Okay, Rhoda does as well. But you built it in your imagination, which is just as good. Okay. So what do you do with central support pillars when you're building your imaginary lighthouses? I've watched a lot of Portland Bill. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Unless I put a cross beam across. What kind of stone do I have remaining? You just need to build it right so that it's not built wrong. Oh, fuck yeah. That's going to fall, right? Fall? Ah! Okay, no, that was fine. That was tactical. Alright, I'm going to go get some more stone. I am using up a phenomenal amount of stone right now. Look at them stone supports. What do we think of that? That's that. Ooh. Stubbler, that looks beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. They're all just jealous. What if we do what we did on the tree gazebo? That's what I'm thinking, yeah, but I'm not obviously without a tree before somebody suggests it. Right, I'm just going to load up on stone now. 355. And then that should take me over cucumbered, right? By how much? 55. So if I just put that away... Right. A stone support all the way through the middle. Let me go and repair. How would we replicate the gazebo, Chaz? No, I don't need to repair that, do I? I'm just repairing this. Remember when this game was about combat and chopping bosses? Long in the past. At least the coffee's good. I think that's how I'm going to have to do it. Build those long diagonal poles to support it. I think what I'm going to do is... Let's move my stone cutter and my other thing. I'm going to have to lift these up at some point, aren't I? Do I not actually have enough materials to... Stone cutter there. I need both of these around. And then build just a plinth from the middle, right? So if I was to... Can you do the old Minecraft... Don't let that roll in the sea. Can you... Dead game, no offence. Okay, wait for my stamina to return. Have we informed the Valheim community that you finished the game? I think they already knew. We had a... I got audited yesterday at the end of the stream. It's been sat in the Valheim community with 100 viewers. It actually pinged an alarm at their end. Have the wall supported. I'm going to build a cross beam when I get up here, Chaz, I think. It's probably not right in the middle. Probably should have had a press conference. Wait, why? Oh yeah. Then that should hold it together, right? Because it's connected in the middle. And just have a huge, big double cross section. Yeah, that looks pretty strong. And it's a colossal waste of stone. Pretty good. Is that, well, that'll hold it, right? Yeah, should have had a press conference. I've heard they're mostly idiots, so probably could... This is going to be problematic, isn't it? I'm just just sit here for a minute and pray. Why? Why? In what universe is only this side a problem? What if? What if I build one of them there? And then we go. This might have to be the maximum limit upon which I can build the bonfire. Just don't fall down, please. Yeah, I think if you ram stuff together, Chaz. Also, this explains quite a lot, look. I'm starting to see the disparity in our circles. Well, how has that happened? Right, nothing's fallen down. Good. That means that I can potentially keep building and it won't fall. What fell? Is this just build height? Now, here's the thing, right? I have stone supports on the gazebo. And that's evidently way higher than this structure. Shall I try and build it out? What if I was to put that there? That's just going to fall straight down, right? I've run out of stone already. Holy shit, that was a lot of stone. Yeah, these are just falling, look. Oh, piss. Should I just try and only go with wood from this point forward? We're not having a tree lighthouse. I mean, this would function as a lighthouse, but it's hardly fucking big enough, is it? And thanks to the weather, it's already rotting. How can... Let me see if I can build up with wood. It might just be that stone is the max, but then it's not like I can... Is it happy with that? Just not stone. Because technically, if I just go with wood from this point up, I can make something work. But it would look a bit funky, right? Ah, could I get away with it? Try and build it with your hands. Life. Why the fuck do we bother? This is such a mess. We've got some height though, right? But then what does that look like from the outside? I mean, you could pull that off as a look, right? Promise me. Fuck it, let's see how much higher we can go with just wood. Can you actually do this? Or am I going to have to climb up? Let's climb up. Don't climb up and all the way over. Alright, let's build the rest up with wood. And see what our extreme is. Cheeky.
Twat.
Cheeky. It's all going wrong. The final boss died yesterday. It was the end of the game. Everybody celebrated. But here I am, having to fulfill the one last promise. And building a lighthouse for bastards. Nothing is going right. Cheeky, thank you for the bits and welcome to the stream. We're not building a tree lighthouse. And I'm now Stubbler's going to drown. Do I actually not have enough stamina to get out of the sea? Okay, good. It was never going to be an underground lighthouse before you start buying into the propaganda of all of these scumbags in the channel. No. I promised a lighthouse. I did not promise an underground lighthouse. That was conjecture on behalf of the tyrants in the chat. I dropped a lot of stuff. It was all my other shit falling down, right? They should invent in Valheim some sort of mechanic where you can sort of, I don't know, like get some rest overnight and skip to morning.
Chicky giggle.
The god of the Chicky Gigglers got killed yesterday, so unless I get raided today, we needn't worry about Chicky Gigglers ever again. Beautiful. Which is why I've just eaten all of my good food, just to go building for something. Right, it's all wood now, right? There's no point in taking any stone up with me. We are getting an underground lighthouse, so we're going to have to settle for a giant oblong salt shaker. The gratitude, honestly. To be fair, it's actually quite tall. I just don't know what we're going to do about the stone. I might be able to lift the stone plinth in the middle up enough so that I can put... Well, yeah, I knew we couldn't drain the ocean underground, so we could have had a sea down there, which would require an underground lighthouse. I managed to drain a tar pit. Stubbler, I know he's handsome, and I know he's achieved a lot, but he's not a god. Here's the thing as well. Has anybody noticed Odin coming back to congratulate me on completing his tasks? I don't think I've seen him, personally. I feel like he's maybe a bit of a shit. Can I have less than, please? Can I just get... There we go. Pretty happy today. I had a neurologist appointment, and I'm pretty much as healthy as I can be in my condition right now. Now, that is fucking good news. Good shit, Cheeky. Did you just get home most of them? And thank you for the bits as well. I think I know the answer on how to build higher, but I'm not certain. I might be getting my information mixed up with other stuff. Well, somehow I've worked it out, right? The gazebo's existence is proof that it is possible somehow. But, if you remember, I couldn't really get much higher with the fucking sundial. Right, what have I got on me now? Wood. Let's go for it. A few little hops. I feel like Stubbler deserves it. He deserves anything he wants. For all of his sweat and toil that he's, you know. If he can stand on the field of victory, well, in Sothan's sex veranda, and stare out at his brand new lighthouse that he's earned with all of his proceeds from killing Yagluth, of which there are none. I've just got some Yagluth things. The rewards for killing the boss aren't in the game quite yet. Then I feel like he's had a satisfying end. He had a celebratory drive while blasting music. And that's how you fucking sort it. Calling out of work, I have a fever. A fever for more cowbell. At least you can take some rest, right, Chris, man? Good call, good call. Come on, game load. Don't fuck me up like this. Good. Here's an issue. I need to build up and around, I think. But how am I going to do that? That's uneven. Oh, it's fine. How am I going to... Because I need to sort of build it out a little bit and make it all ornate and shit looking, right? It's probably the most important part of all this. There's also, I think, a Gwynblade down there smashing up my voluptuous base. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. Don't go all the way over. Good, good. Sorry if it looks dark on your screen. That's because it's dark. Now can I do the same but on this tight angle? No, no. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. It's all good. Everybody, calm, relax. I just fell down a little bit. I'm here now, you can stop pretending to extend the game and do Monster Marbles. Pfft. Monster Marbles is Friday, actually, everybody. Where all of the points winners in 2022 will be assigned, not all of them, but most, whoever wins, there's a set of rules. But whoever has 2 points or above or wins the playoff on 1 point is getting a country for Eurovision. And it's going to be decided on Friday. There's no Polybridge, alas. But this is kind of a busy week in the Doomhaus, so we're going to have to make a few changes real quick. Another annoying thing is tomorrow is the annual State of Decay Super Points Bonanza. And I have to do a shorter stream because I've got football. So we're starting this big annual event that we've been looking forward to since the year started. And it has to be a short fucking stream. Stupid football. Sweet, sweet middle section. I actually cranked the volume on that clip, Christian. I needed cats to be very much heard. State of Decay is rhyming slang for prey. I'm never playing it again, Gwynblade, just for the record. Prey, I've decided. I'll crank the volume on your clip. Go on then. Go on then. You're basically relegated now, so just skip it. Yeah, but skipping games that aren't guaranteed wins would be a bit of a Premier League move, right? And if we're not going to be in the Premier League anymore, I'm going to have to start acting like a proper football fan. State of Decay stuff then. Oh yeah, that's what we was just referring to. The 2022 State of Decay playthrough. Now, the issue is this one, where Mina travels to the 4th and final location of State of Decay 2, other than the DLC map from the first game, is they added difficulty modes, and I played Standard in 2019, Dread in Standard in 2018, Standard in 2019, Dread in 2020, and now I'm playing on Nightmare. So this might be the end of Yamina's State of Decay career after 4 full playthroughs. Is that all the way to 11? Technically not all the way. I think they've added a difficulty mode called Lethal. But I think I'd essentially just get everybody killed and wipe immediately. And people are looking to this for points, so I'm going to play it on Nightmare. I think Lethal's the highest difficulty level. But if you remember on the 2019 playthrough, there was no difficulty option, so I just had to turn the HUD off and make loads of bullshit rules and stuff to make it a bit harder. I never understood what a State of Decay playthrough actually consists of. What's the end state? There's actually a storyline, Gwynblade. It's kind of light. It's pretty much there just to facilitate the mechanics. One of them kind of things. And there's an end goal and like an end event. And you beat that and you actually get credits. And the story concludes and you either live happily ever after or wipe. Trying! I think it's basically the option to move to a new map. No. You beat the campaign, you beat the story, you get the end credits, and it's softly based on choices, or a choice you make along the way, what your story kind of pans out like. And then at the very end, you have the option to continue with those survivors, were you to start a new game, like New Game Plus. You could move to new maps within the same playthrough, text that. But we've never done it yet because we've managed to beat the game without needing to. But the rule is to stay in one map. The brand new one. So hopefully we'll have enough characters and not wipe. Can you fly? I'm sure I've seen you fall from a lower height and die. In this game, I fell a few times onto the platforms below me and then bounced and stuff. So I managed to avoid taking too much damage when I fell just before. Right, 55 wood. I think I ran out of stamina, didn't I? What's the missing? Oh, God, I've gone too high for my workbench now. I mean, we're getting the height that we need, though, right? I'm pretty much at gazebo height as we speak. Yeah, finish the story, Gwynblade, is the idea. But the Doomhaus rules playthrough are going to be... Obviously, I'm only allowed to take Doomhaus members, so anybody we find in the wild has to have a name similar to your name. And if you have points, you can join the crew. We had one last year with Kitten's name. But there is absolutely no pressure to share any names other than screen names. None at all. And I state that very, very... Like... The thing is, like... Who can I... Like, Shake, for example. He doesn't have to tell us any information other than Shake in your boots. And he could have a character that appeared called Tremor, or Wobble, or Quiver, or Quake, or any of the above, right? We'd give him that because it's close enough. So there's no pressure to share anything other than your screen name. So I'm okay with giving you a whole list of options. Well, I appreciate that, Mindrake, but the people that are willing to share more information in this one will not have an advantage over the people who don't, and we'll try our hardest to make decisions based on that. If somebody gave us a massive big list of an enormous amount of criteria that could soak up as many characters as possible, we're not going to be accepting more than maybe 2 points on that, if you know what I mean. It's mostly going to be based on screen names. If that makes sense. Because we don't want people to try and game it, because it would be completely against the whole fun of the thing, right? As is pretty much the same with everything in the Doom. Right, so am I still cucumbered? Can I put another block of stone down? Then that's got me another 150 wood. But I need to lift my workbench up, don't I?
My name is Bill Decker, and I'm a murderer.
Siri struggled like crazy with that. Siri, get better. Fix yourself. Right, can I pick all of the ingredients for this up, or am I gonna... Let me put one of those back down there. Grab my crafting table, and then I need to take my crafting table and stuff up. Gunblade, thank you for the bits. Yeah, and I have to do 3 bases, so move to from the first base to the second when I've got 6 members. From the second to the third when I've got 8. Or maybe, no, 5, 8, and then 10. So there's a very high chance that I wipe or can't find enough people or whatever. So we'll have to see. And Bybee was suggesting yesterday that I maybe do... Did I not bring any wood up? No, I did, so why can't I... Oh, because I've not got the workbench down yet, have I? I forgot that's the whole reason I'm up here. Now I can't destroy that either because... Oh, for fuck's sake, Valheim. Put that there. Good. Okay, that'll work for me. Yeah, Bybee was suggesting that maybe the way we do it is I have... like 2 weeks, and if I can't get the right amount of people after like 2 or 3 weeks, I have to move out of said base. If that makes sense. Are we happy with this being the top of the lighthouse? I think this is our height. You better be happy with it anyway, 'cause it's all you're fucking getting. So is that consistent all the way down? Ugh, not really. Although it looks like it might be. Yeah, I don't like. If anybody games it, then it'll be an enormous shame. So don't game it, everybody. How about that? Could I then? How am I going to make this circular? We all know I'm not good enough at Valheim for these kind of things. Although that works. Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. It's flickering a little bit, but... So I want to build a platform on the top. Didn't mean gaming it, just mean my name as well as my screen. Yeah. It's just the whole list thing. I kind of used your point to make a point about what we don't want people doing with it. I don't want people to feel pressured about revealing information, and also, if we keep it nice and low on what can be accepted as names, then I'll make it mostly about screen names, then we kind of get to play around with it a bit and have a bit of fun with it. Is that good enough? Oh, right at the fucking end, look it. What if I build off that instead? No, there's still that doesn't work either. Although that, no, that's too high, right? Fuck. This is so much wood all piled on top of each other. It doesn't need to be this complex. Let me then. Is that right, or is that's maybe it? Hey, don't forget marbles tonight, by the way, is double point. Then maybe I go one smaller. Right, put that there. Then, yeah, that's fixed it, right? That's good enough. That's as close as I'm willing to get. Are we alright with that being circular? Fucking hell. Yeah, sorry, at the end of the stream, so then, marbles is worth 2 points because of... there was a big raid yesterday and we were sat with, like... What was the number towards the end? There was about 85 people in here or something towards the end of yesterday's stream. So we decided not to do marbles because it was very likely to have been won by somebody we'll never see again. And it's Eurovision week. So it would have potentially have just handed somebody who's never going to come back a victory. Something like that sort of thing. Yeah, there was a raid at the end. When that guy said, am I alright to drop my kids off here? If you look back, you can see me immediately say, no, 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 you're alright. Because I thought, oh god, here it comes. But I will say, everybody go and follow that guy. He seems very nice and his community was tippy-top. Same reason you don't do give... Yeah, exactly. I mean, anything that... Yeah. I'm going to keep it nice and insular, right? That stuff's more about your friends instead of people that are just trying to gain something from being in the chat. This is so ugly. I can't get symmetry right in this game. Alright, do I have enough stone? No, because I've not got the stone cutter here, have I? Maybe if I can hide a crafting table there and a stone cutter there. Make sure to tune in tonight though when Chris Man does 10 giveaways. Yeah, the trick is to give stuff away in Discord, Chris Man. Reward the converted, not strangers. It's one of the great downsides of... Are you shitting me? I can't make the build work. I'm not going to be able to make the bonfire. Because I can't... you have to have the bonfire sat on a stone base. Oh no, after all this work. Set fire to the entire thing, that'll be a bonfire. Let me see, I might be able to think. We might be able to get around this problem. Yeah, we don't want to burn Stubbleton down, sir, then. Heaven forbid. Right, are you sturdy? What if I put you on there? Are you just going to crumble? What about you? Fuck this lighthouse, and everybody that suggested building it. What am I going to do? Do I have to take the entire structure down to this height? I wonder if I just built loads of supports down below. I'm going to have to take it down, aren't I? Stubble. Stubble, everything you've built so far has been a colossal lie. And it can't continue. Okay, so... might I make a suggestion? I'll try and work it out if that's alright, Red Dagger, but I appreciate you asking first. But welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm just thinking of just filling the whole thing, or building more stone pillars or something. Or supports. I guess before I knock down any more, I'll try it. Red Dagger, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you asking first. It makes me think that there is a solution, though, right? That does mean that there is a solution to it. I guess I just have to work out what, but it's going to take so much stone. Can I make the fall down there? Because I'm kind of stuck, right? Is there anything I can land on? Actually, that wasn't too bad. Good. Alright. Scoop all that up. Now, how much stone have I got now? 9. Barely enough. I suppose I could... let me go get loads of... I'm going to just build loads of stone plinths up from the bottom. I could only assume that's what's missing. We're putting those long logs across from the walls to support it. Imagine it's constructed like a house. What, you mean core wood supports? Yeah, I did do that up there, didn't I? If I've got 8 core wood, I might try it just to test. 24. So sick of being cucumbered. I hate it all of a sudden. Just for now. Just for now. I've used up so much of my supplies. Okay, so it would have to be... I mean, it's going to look alright from a distance. But from up close, it's going to be a bit of a mess, but... I'm a burning pit of anger. If only there was some sort of creative mode, imagine. Keep your eye on your stamina. Keep your eye on your stamina. Alright. So, if I go down into the lower sections, do you think then I put the supports up and out and across to try and protect? Let's see. Let's wait. If I do that, then I might be able to do it from up here. God, this game is so finicky when it comes to movement in situations like this. Guess it wasn't designed for stupid Stubbler builds. So if I get some core wood supports and put them like... what? Not there. I might need to go down and in for this. Like there, Chaz, right? Game, please. Not now. Thank you. And then I can maybe build out. I will say that the bottom thing is only 1 thick. Now, can I... attack... Not that I'm addicted or anything, but I really want to play Stardew right now. Do it, cheeky. Treat yourself after the good news. So... it won't let me support from underneath. Mina, welcome to the stream. Stubble's celebratory, celebratory lighthouse is not coming together very well. And how have I cucumbered? What the hell did I just pick up? Alright, throw that away. I wonder if there's some way of putting those supports on from underneath. You've already done 5 hours of streaming. Shit. Right, Corwood supports. Would this help at all? That's technically touching the bottom, right? Is that a thing? That to there. It's definitely getting taller, Mina, but just not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's. I keep hitting build limits and it falling down. And then that to. No, that's not gonna work either. It's barely touching. Does that provide any support? You see, my other theory, my other idea is to build like up from here, maybe. But these are only single supports, aren't they? And they're a bit close to the edge. You know what this game is missing? It is. It's true. And turtles. I'm gonna die if I fall down here, aren't I? Shit! I'll tell you what. Let me go get some more food. You idiot, Stubbler. That back in there. Going to celebrate with a chicken taco salad. Do it! It's International Cheeky Day. Get to celebrate it. I was watching a podcast with a Bobby Lee comedian, and apparently that's his favourite game. What Stardew is? Good shit. Let me. Then I need to eat, don't I, so I can survive. Cardi, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. The fuck are we building now? This is a very final stream, Cardi. So Stubbler, after constant nagging by everybody in the channel right now, you are now looking at Stubbler's celebratory retirement lighthouse. Valkyrion and Chaz and everybody's idea. Yeah, let's do some late fishing, Mina, absolutely. 9 PM UK time? Does that work for you? Look. Stubble's celebratory retirement lighthouse. It's actually looking pretty good, frankly. When you're in amongst it and you're looking at it from up close, it looks fucking garbage. But from a distance, it almost looks like a lighthouse. Ignore the stuff around the outside, that's more for Stubble's convenience. There's a lot of wood stacked there. Right, so if I go up, I could just go up from it's not symmetrical, but it's structural, right? That's what people say about your appearance. It's just okay from a distance. Am I going to bump my head? Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, that's why I was doing it in that corner, I remember now. Yeah, the only issue we're running into, if you're just joining, is the structural rules in Valheim seem to be screwing us a little bit. But at least you can Minecraft hop up pillars like this. Oh, busted me. My hammer's broken, so I need to go and repair it. My fucking patience is being tested in this game. Every now and again, something just, it's like, just that tiny little bit, just finicky and annoying. And this is one of those moments. Okay, let's go back. Back up with the structural support from the middle. But of course I have to knock this one down because I ran out of halfway up and then I should have checked and all that sort of stuff. Right. Okay, just pop the bone mass buff. That was accidental. Like this, then it's stone, stone. How many times am I going to try and jump up here and not make it work? What's wrong? Oh, game, why? There we go. Alright, that's one pillar put in place. Now, does that give me any more structural support if I was to put a block on there? I don't know why it would. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. Do you know in a game where you're supposed to sort of... You do something and you do it wrong and you think, oh, of course, I've learnt from my mistake, here we go. I can continue not being this stressed. Nope. Nope. Not in Valheim. Trim, welcome to the stream. Your father is beautiful, it's true. Right, Jeff. Trim, my lighthouse won't stay up. If this is the height, can I actually build a bonfire up here? How do you build a bonfire? Settling cause to build a bonfire? Are you shitting me? I don't know, I've been watching you and not learned from your mistake. I don't know, I've been watching you not learn from your mistakes since the beginning. I know, right? And I'm still the most intelligent person in the community. Sucks to be you, nerds. I'm gonna have to build a slightly lower... Got pills for what? I'm gonna have to build a slightly lower lighthouse. Which hurts. Oh, your lighthouse won't stay up. I see, I see. The trouble is with you, dickheads, is that you talk so much that I don't know whether you're responding to something I said 10 seconds ago, or 5 minutes ago, or something I haven't said, or responding to each other. 20 feet pellet. Do you know what? Actually, nobody look at this. This is going to be extremely ugly. I've already done one at this height before. It's not the tallest lighthouse in the world, but if you don't like it, look, you get what you're given. I mean, this is for, like, Siddles. It was him that requested it, and then he's gone to go and watch shitty football. Can I actually make this line up? Wolf. I've just actually made something circular in Valheim. It turns out Stubbler is actually capable. It's it worked! Look! It's not pretty, of course. I think there's a tiny little no, there isn't even a little disparity there. Ooh. Ooh. Surely that's worth a klaxon. Yeah, but I think Trim's trying for it. It's the ones that think it's funny that deserve the klaxon. Alright, good stuff. Chaz, relax. Relax. Are you sure it's the tallest lighthouse in the world? I mean, did you build one somewhere else? Yeah, it's taller than any other structure in Polfgard. Gonna have a lighthouse, but it's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good. A lighthouse portal. I might need one for the build process, actually, Chess. Actually, I need a fucking circling core, don't I? Do I have to go and clear out a skeleton place for a circling core? I'd be rather unhappy if I did. How much wood have I got left? 34. I've got 16 core wood as well. Do we put, like, big core wood supports around this? Like that. Please don't fall down. Please. Nice pillars. Thank you, Chris, man. On the bed, you mean? Yeah, I'm going to move the bonfire manager. You clearly don't know what cheeky giddlers have been up to. Oh, that's true. I have the tallest lighthouse in the world. It's about this big. Really? It's like trying to pick a lock with a marshmallow over here. I mean, it's not looking too bad. You can't really bitch about it. You will, of course, because I know you people. Now, we need the top balcony section to be quite open, right? So that Stubbler can find his way home, and we don't want a closed-off lighthouse. You know what? You know what? It was a mess. But fuck if it isn't actually coming together out of nowhere. How am I going to roof it? That's going to be difficult. Hey guys, dick jokes. Tee-hee-hee. Can I wonder if I should ring the lower part with, like... Can you get core wood horizontals? Maybe a bit shorter. I do like wasting materials when I'm built. And with that, boys and girls, I think it's time to go for a quick midstream break. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall be back. This is the very final midstream break in this Valheim playthrough. Doesn't it just make you emotional? It's pissing me off, I know that for a fact. Right, boys and girls, I'm going to sneak off. Quick midstream break. Trim, you're in charge. If there's any spam, it's all on Trim. I shall be back in 2 minutes. No drakes.
Spam, 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 wonderful, wonderful spam. One quadragentillion 111 quadragentillion 111 novembrigentillion 111 octogentillion 111 septentrigentillion 111 sextrigentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quartuortrigentillion 111 drobrigentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 noontrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novum gentillion 111 octovigintillion 111 septvigintillion 111 sexvigintillion 111 quinvigintillion 111 quartervigintillion 111 trevigintillion 111 duovigintillion 111 unvigintillion 111 vigintillion 111 ovemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quartuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111,111,111,111,111,111,112. Calm down. Wow 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 wow. 43 decillion 646 duo decillion 464 decillion 646 decillion 464 nonillion 646 octillion 464 septillion 646 sextillion 464 quintillion 646 quadrillion 464 trillion 646 billion 464,646,464 days.
Shake, thank you for the bits. Trim, thank you for the bits. Alkarion, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Trim didn't even give bits. I guess Trim just thank you for looking after the stream for a few minutes there. Your anti-spam skills are beyond comprehension. Am I going to drown? Thank you, everybody. Welcome back to the final half of the final Valheim stream. This is where we say goodbye. Also, I hate to say it. That's the one link I will say is safe to click. Trim and Sam are doing their annual charity stream to pay for renovations on Trim's new conservatory. So if you'd like to click the link, you will be putting your hard-earned money to a good cause. Fuck's sake. Right, first job.
Charity start at home.
Is be racially abused by Shake. And then the next job is to say, what is in this can? Or as Chrisman would put it, what's in this can? Finder says cloudy lemonade. Cardi says ginger beer. Gwynblade says bitter shandy.
E.T. phone home.
E.T. phone home. You know what, you right. Kitten says shandy. Shake says worms. Tagslack says Diet Coke. Chrisman, thank you for the bits. Right, I'm going to need some core wood. So let me just get rid of all of my fucking stuff. Chrisman says a cloudy lemonade. Satan says a fizzy orange. Chaz says diet lemonade. So much stone. Red Dagger says a ginger beer. Chaz says diet. I think I just read that. I'll read it twice. There you go, Chaz. Right, is there any more stone lying around? No, I need some core wood because I need to make this fancy. Hello, Seagull. The answer is, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? Big breaths, everybody. You ready? You ready? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Satan. And Satan alone. Hit the nail right on the helmet. How long has the can game been going? Is there a list of winners? Shake, I've tried to send you your reward in the post, but you don't seem to be responding to my faxes. How long has the can... I tell you what, the can game started in State of Decay in 2020, which was about this time. So it's a 2-year tradition that Eric started, same as always. It's never been a thing, but every time I opened the drink, everybody started going, and just making guesses. So now I actually have to... Now I find myself stood in fucking shops, Shake, thinking, what can should I buy? Based on variety and to confuse... You were only talking about it last night, is that true, Chris, man? It was, I think... Does his story correlate with mine? It was during State of Decay in 2020, I think it was, anyway, around that time. Where am I going? I need to go to the Black Forest somewhere. Let's go to the Yak Portal, get some core wood. Satan, congratulations. I think that's how it started. I don't know if Eric's story lines up with mine. Got a drink of booze and said it and we laughed. And then went over that and you are correct. Everything that's ever happened in the Doomhaus that's positive or long-standing has been an accident. You get core wood from fur, right? Or is it fur or... Is it fur? I can't remember. It's happened by accident. Chop counter, chop guessing, the can game, points, the whole point system, the green versus orange split, the fucking race war, marbles, every stream races, everything has been pretty much accidental and not planned to be long-term things. Where do you get core wood from again? Was there a specific tree or something in there? I'm still hoping for the day when you actually get a can of beans just to fuck with people. Well, that was going to be tomorrow, but you've screwed it up. Where do you get core wood from? Can't remember. There's probably an entry somewhere, right? See, that's not core wood. Is it from pine? All these trees look the same. I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh. How about this at the end of today's stream? Do I have permission, ladies and gentlemen, to cut down the tree with the gazebo in it at the end? Now that would be a finale. Now that would be a happy ending for Stubbler. Only if you're in it. Everybody's voting for it. Everybody says it. Slash and burn. It's true. Let's do it. I'm getting core wood now. Good. Hello, big man. Should we have a bit of combat in today's stream, you and me? So I'm voting for 2. Alright, let's do it. Can of beans would be too heavy. I wouldn't actually do it on taste reasons.
Psych. I am troll. Delete your Twitch.
Delete your Twitch. Oh, Trim and I had a bit of a harrowing realisation last night. We was talking about... He used to have a space bar that was really loud when we was playing games together. And we was talking about the first sort of thing we played, which was Minecraft. Then we was talking about that server that we had, where we all had that little like town square, and we all made houses, and there was like 10 houses around the middle block area. And Sothan made his big tree and all that kind of thing. And we realised that was 4 fucking years ago. It feels like the guild was only 2 years ago, but somehow... But like, I know you're basically attacking the troll's crotch. It shouldn't be so tall. What are you doing? Mate! What's wrong? What's wrong, pal? He's surfing. Yeah, that was 4 years ago, Tagsler. That's crazy. Put way too much effort into that. Wait, was you on that server, Tagslack? I think it might have been before you joined. You might be thinking of the other one, of the Slops one. Or the one before that, the other Slops one, where there was... We had one in early 2018. It was like April time 2018. If I recall, on the way around, it was the bank, then it was Crisis, then it was Trim, Eric, Cheeky in the corner, then it was... Who was next to Slops? There was somebody, then Slops, then me, then Fanny. Pala, I think, right, Cheeky? That was your pal's name. Then Siddles. Who was in that other corner? War Dodge, and then the bank again. But yeah, and then Sothan had a tree building because he wasn't fast enough to get one of the plots in the town centre. Put a lot of effort into that tree. And I just had a mud hut square for him. It didn't look like he was surfing, yeah. But yeah, that was 4 years ago, that surf. How far Stubbler has come from running away twanging arrows at trolls in fear to just walking up and walloping them down. I know, right? It's amazing what gear can do. Right, I'll get this then, and that should be enough core wood. That didn't get any core wood from that, did I? Nah. We'll take the other wood back though, let's do it. Sothan's max build height tree. That was about 20 blocks by 20 blocks wide. Tarzan surfing. The gazebo tree mine tree. I'm sure you'll object, but it seems like democracy has voted. I can't wait to do it. And you did, you cast a shadow over everything. But yeah, they're just the sheer breadth of time this godforsaken group's been together. It would be impressive if it wasn't so harrowing. Look at that, that's pretty good. It's going to be pretty good. It's a bit stubby, and it lacks a bit of girth. What if I can't get... I might have to just... If I can't get a bonfire to sit on top of it properly, I'll just have to... Can I repair this now? In fact, I'm going to repair it all on the final descent. No! That was not the final descent, that was one of the minor descents along the way. Right, get your stamina back, Stubbler. You're going to need it where we're going. We had to have everything torched up midday because otherwise monsters would spawn from the shadow of the tree, which sounds poetic as fuck. It does. Cheeky had that... I first introduced most of us to that website that... Fuck. Oh god, I'm going to be banging my head on this a lot, aren't I? That showed the overhead view of the entire server. Hey, what about that moment though where Crisis was like, oh, I haven't got a proper PC Minecraft account on the Java version or whatever, and Wardud is like, don't worry, I'll sort you out. And within 5 minutes he had this account from nowhere. And Crisis is like, thanks, can I ask where you got it from? And Wardud is like, don't ask any questions. Okay. So Crisis was called Toxic Fish for some reason. And everybody thought it was Toxic Tree, and like Crisis had been playing for hours and hours and hours, and everybody calling him Toxic, and I think he just got sick of correcting people. Where the hell did Wardodge get that account from? I do not know. Just Wardodge things. I am Chris, man, I am. Right, so my idea is to put a ring of core wood along the bottom. It's probably wasteful, but it's going to look nice. Fucking water, right? And it's not like Minecraft accounts are sort of just a login, right? You actually have to have a paid version of the game attached to it, but somehow. Just had a look for a new Kickstarter that fits with this game. Tiny Epic Vikings. Are you calling Stubbler small? What he lacks in stature, he makes up for in stature. Somehow that's equal bit surprising and totally expected. Yeah, it might be got it off G2A, possibly. But you don't get accounts on there, do you? You get keys for games. And he was just like a broke student that never used to spend money on anything back then. So I'd be surprised if he'd put money down for whatever it was. They do a lot of fishy shit. G2A, I'll be honest, not using G2A on moral reasons or morals I can ill afford. I use that for a lot of stuff that I need for streams. Somehow the equal bit surprising and totally expected. He just, I don't know, it's magical. War dodge bullshit. But you know what? Crisis probably spent about 30 hours on that account, so all in all. Fuck it. I am so sick of this jumping. Stubble, stop drowning, please. Stubble, Stubble, Stubble. I should probably put in more steps. Yeah. Just trying for Stubble not to die, if that would be... Okay, so I've not even got enough stamina to get out of this situation I find myself in. I do have this problem a lot, I know, have you noticed? Okay, let me rebuild my staircase. I'm actually running out of time, if you think about it. I've got, what, 1 hour and 10 minutes of this entire Valheim playthrough left. To finish the lighthouse, and then do whatever needs doing to finish the playthrough. Stubbler, I got my new Xbox yesterday and I'm super happy with it. I thought you got it a few days ago, Timmy. I was maybe speaking to Frosty. I can't remember. Timmy, welcome to the stream and congratulations. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, you ordered it a few days ago. Good shit. I was always thinking of you. You're going to need steps to put more wood on the bonfire. That's future Stubble's problem, mind you. I might build a staircase inside if I have time. But we've got a few things to do in this remaining hour. Oof. I mean, I could just, you know. And then... Okay, we're up. Right. Now, how much core wood do I have? Probably not enough. My intention now is... Fizzy Orange Kitten. Welcome back. Build this around here, then I'm just going to try and make a triangular roof. What a loser. I actually like orange, to be fair. I think it's a good colour. Can I make this work? Please? I don't know what's happened, but somehow the level I currently exist on has hit perfect circular symmetry. I should probably gonna speak too soon. Wait. Just look at that. This went from looking shit and probably going to cause me loads of problems to all of a sudden just matching up nicely. Look at this. Imagine not calling it Orangeade. I know, right? It's technically this Orangeade, right? Orange Zero, Citrus Fizz. I did too, but I couldn't pass up an opportunity to call you a loser. That's fair. It's fine, kid. It's fine. After all, I've known you all this time, but you still want to... It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Do you know what, Kitten? You always said that we found a character with your exact name in State of Decay. So obviously I'm setting it up for this week. And I went and watched the old VOD of the first stream of the last one. And you always said that we found a character with your name, but I didn't realise... The first time when I was starting the game, I pressed randomise and it popped up with obviously Mina's character on the left and the two that get randomised, and it went immediately a female character with your name. Like straight, I did not realise it was that quick and that decisive. Insanity. Like, what I assume is letter for letter as well. I'm going to have a little hole in the top of this, aren't I? But then a little hole would let the rain in. Yeah, there it is. BREE. I'll send a screenshot. BREE. It was just immediate. Right, if I have a hole in the roof, then it's going to let the smirk out, right? But then I don't want the smirk to come out. Again, I'm keen to stress that nobody has any pressure to reveal any information other than their screen names. And I will be a lot more favourable giving people their screen name than I will their real name. Not favourable, but we'll stretch more for a screen name than a real name for the State of Decay playthrough. And the example I gave earlier is like Shake could have, what did I say? Shake could have the name Tremor, or the name Quake, or the name Wobble, or any of that, because it's similar to the word Shake, right? And Razor could have like Blade, or something like that. What if Kitty? Yeah, that's the thing. Like Cats and you, Kitten, have pretty much male and female, all cat names. For example, I still have zero idea how any of the State of Decay stuff is going to happen. I don't even know anything about the game. Right, I've got the roof in place, so let me just. So the State of Decay playthrough. State of Decay is a survival game. It's a zombie survival. Can I not get out of this? Here's a question. What if I do this? I just thought. It's a zombie survival game, but instead of having a character, you have a community. And the characters you have to recruit from the wilderness, and they've all got like randomly generated names. Would this work? If I then put... like... because technically the smoke can have come out of there, right? Can it? So what we're going to do is we're going to only recruit people that have names similar to those on the 2022 Person of the Century the Day winners list. And if your character survives until the end of the game, you get 5 points. My name's Frank David Wayne Jerome Paul Jr. the Third. I bet there's not even any Tarquins in the games. Fucking Tarquin. I'm just thinking if I can make this work, then this will save me a lot of headache. I just need to stop the rain from getting in, but also give a little bit of a vent for the smoke to get out. So the idea is that if your character survives to the end, is that going to do it? I might just do it, but it's going to look ugly. But it doesn't have to look that good from here anyway, does it, right? So the basis of the story is that when I played the game for the very first time in 2018, this is a brand new map, by the way, that I've never played before, not a difficulty I've never played. We immediately bumped into a character called Yamina, Yamina, and everybody joked that it was Mina, and she would get angry if her character that she'd adopted took damage or... So I said on the next playthrough, why don't we only accept people based on their names, right? And obviously Mina's real name is not Mina. It's the Twitch name she's picked. Or it was her WoW character name. Wardodge got a character called Israel, and we was like, maybe there's something to this. So the next playthrough, I only accepted people, and if your character survives to the end, you get 5 points. Still kind of want to see if you can get Bree with the cat shirt. I know, right? I guess based on our real name. No, it's not based on your real names. Some people we know, right? Like, we know Chris Man's name is Chris. We know Eric's name is Eric. Like, names like that. And we also know, because people are sort of not too fussed about the real names being out there, and he pretty much identifies the real names, that we know, like Siddle's his first name and stuff like that. But there is absolutely no pressure to share your real name. We're going to decide as a group when the opportunity comes to recruit a new character. So you don't have to give any names or anything like that. But there is very likely a Chaz in the names, because there is all sorts of stupid names and words and all sorts. If I destroy this bonfire, do I now have everything I need to make a new one? Yeah, I'm very keen to stress that you don't have to provide any information at all, other than your real name. It's actually a real name, Chaz, no way. Well, then there you go. If we get a Christ or a Saviour or anything called any of those names, we're very likely to. It can be you. Still be amazed if my actual name comes up. Yeah, I might do mind right. I'm going to see if I can get it to sit, but it won't actually light at the moment. Less of the doxing. I mean, we might find something similar, but the good thing about your name, Satan, is that if we get, like, Beelzebub or Devil or... Because there's loads of names like that. There's tons and tons and tons of Christian names. By Christian, I mean first names. Tons and tons of, like, common first names in from all sorts of cultures and stuff like that. And there is also loads of, like, weird words and stuff. Didn't we turn down a character called Doof at one point? D-O-O-F. Like, if there's a fucking Doof in the game, there's more than likely most people's names. I can actually put the bonfire... Oh, it's a bonfire. I don't need a hole in the top, do I? I don't need to worry about... I mean, it's wood. It's going to burn down. We all know that's a little bit of game logic we're going to pretend isn't a worry. It's pretty beautiful, kitten, though. If there's any Hispanic characters in this game, I'm certain that was... Exactly. There's more than likely a Jesus. Or however it's pronounced for yourself. Can I participate with credit card, NR, and experience... wallet passphrase? Yes, again, I am very, very keen to stress. You know how tight I am with my own personal stuff. I would definitely not create a system where people are forced in any way to share anything other than stream name. So, I might have just built a lighthouse. How much core wood have I got left? Do you know what? I might get a little bit more core wood. What time is it? Oh, I've still got an hour of Valheim playthrough left. Maybe I ring this along here, because I wanted to at first, but I was worried about not having enough wood. Because it would look fucking beautiful, would it not? I might have to nip and get just a few more bits of core wood, though. But it'll be worth it, because it will look lovely. And then I have to take down the other stuff, right? The methods of getting up. Oh, I only need a tiny bit more core wood. I need wheelchair access as well. I didn't cats in the end, no, I pretty much neglected to do it. But what I did do, is because I kept forgetting, is say that maybe after Fallout, I just play all of the Portal games as well as that. Again, including Mel. Don't you need a permanent stair to add more wood? Again, like I answered earlier, Mindtrack. I'm running out of time, so it might have to be Stubbler's problem to build a permanent staircase. Just think how useful this lighthouse would have been if you were sailing back and forth. Well, Stubble's going to live here forever, don't forget. Just because we're leaving, it doesn't mean Stubble just ceases to exist, Alcarion. How very solipsistic of you. It does look pretty good. I'm actually out of food, that's a problem. Yeah, I'll make wheelchair access. Let me just go and check how good it looks. I'm just going to nip up to my kitchen, which is going to be destroyed at the end of the stream. Yeah, the only issue is, by the way, that tomorrow, when I'm starting this State of Decay playthrough, I'm going to put the list of rules in Discord tonight and I'll pin it and it can stay in it. The fire's slightly muted because of the rain, and you can't really see because it's dark, but once it's not raining and it's just like glowing bright and beautiful, in the darkness. That's going to look pretty good. Good. Okay, Stubbler, let's go. I think to solve that is to just put more fires in there. Overpower the fog. Wait, what if we have a character called Blade? Is that Gwynblade or Razor? Do you know what? Once I've got rid of all the tat, that's going to look quite good. It's even got a little puff of smoke coming out the top. Look. Is that the thumbnail for today? Because that's a victory pose if ever I've seen one. Right. What do I need to do now? Pretty good thumbnail, isn't it? Take it. I need to get rid of the... Oh, I need more core wood, don't I? Right, 3 more core wood, then I need to take the supports down. And then you know what we're going to do to finish the stream? I'm going to go and find Peggy. Let me repair all my shit. That lighthouse has actually come out 10 times better than I thought it was going to. I'm going to repair everything that took sort of damage.
It was supposed to be underground, you twat.
I never promised it was going to be underground. I never rode a Lox, did I? I tell you what, I hereby promise that in a future playthrough we will ride a Lox. That'll be the first thing Stubbler does. Because Stubbler is going to be returning at some point. Because there are future bosses and future biomes and stuff planned. Probably not in that distant a future. So there will be the great return of Stubbler in the future. You still got to chop down the treehouse to see how stuff up there... yeah, we voted on it just before I'll carry on, and it was pretty much unanimous. Apart from Sothan. Everybody was all in favour of knocking down the treehouse. Or the tree Z-boat, or whatever you fucking call it. How much core wood do I need? Do you know what I might do? I might ring the bottom wood section with core wood as well. Let me just stay here until I get quite a bit. I've got 1 so far. No, so I'm cutting the wrong thing down. Pine, right? Okay. Might have to fight a troll or 2. Cheeky thanks for the bits, by the way. Done another sad thing. Stubbler, throughout this entire playthrough, has not once killed himself by dropping a tree on his own head. And I feel very sad for Stubbler. What was I going to say? I had something I was going to mention. Oh yeah. So the Doomhaus bullshit plot is Mina in 2020, or Yamina, got sick of the group that she was with and all of the death and destruction that came from trying to survive on that difficulty. That's a grade 2 elite grade. Look at that. What a blue bastard. So she is going to take one of the vehicles and she's going to drive out to, I think, the map that we're playing in Providence Ridge, which I've never played before. It got added after the game launched. She's going to take it out there, and along the way, it is rumoured that she has discovered, at the roadside, trying to hitchhike 2 Doomhaus members. Right? And when I first start, these 2 Doomhaus members are going to be... I'm going to keep pressing the random button until we get given a name that fits somebody on the list. So Mina gets a buy-in. It's a bit of an orange bias bullshit, but Mina gets a character automatically because that was the idea of the whole playthrough. And I think it was her idea. Can't remember. She's been nervous about not having won a point yet this year, and then getting a free buy-in. But it's just the way it is. So there is a chance that Mina might die on her 4th full State of Decay playthrough. A character that we've probably seen on screen in this on this channel through all of the 2018 playthrough, which was like 10 streams. The 2019 was about 25. The 2020 was about 50. She might be Yamina might be the most consistent character in the Doomhaus, potentially overtaking Prisoner, depending on how long this playthrough goes. But there is also a very real threat in State of Decay, especially on this difficulty, that I could just wipe. One of the end states is that I get all of the characters killed and it just game overs. And I am going to make sure the difficulty that I am setting for this has that as a very real opportunity, a very real thing that might happen. We're raising the stakes. The people who've had characters have obviously done very well in the Has everybody who had a character in State of Decay, of all the mug winners had a character in State of Decay? I guess in the 2 years where we've done these playthroughs, in 2019, Slops had a character, because he was very sweaty, if you remember, and he won. And in 2020, Bybeat won the mug, and she had a character in State of Decay. It's a lot of points. Oh, it's permadeath, Chaz, yeah. That's the beauty of it, right? So, if you get a character, you don't have... You've got one life, essentially. And this difficulty is fucking... Apparently, it's savage. It was already... I got 2 characters killed in the last one. In 2019, Sothan was the only person that died. He got trapped in a shop and eaten, and I couldn't get him out. Poor Chef, like Satan says. He was called Chef. In 2020, Koala and Didsbury Dan's characters got killed in gruesome ways. Koala was stood on a rooftop with a sniper rifle all night waiting for an opposition survivor group and just sat up there. I was sat all night trying to be patient, and then the second the sun came up and I got a bit of a visual, I went down closer to ground level and tried to snipe him through the window. I killed one and got flanked, and that character got beaten to death by a fucking crowbar. And it was grisly. And that was 5 points just down the drain for the Greens. They're not tags like... No, I didn't do that in 2020, and I think because on this difficulty, it would quickly go down to just 1 point, right? Yeah, and then there was a Juggernaut attack, and despite Trim finally killing it in the end with a knife, somehow, we did have Dan's legs get completely ripped off in front of everybody. And how about us playing as the main character? There's no main character. You can play as all of the characters. You have to play as each one, like, to level them up and keep their stats all built up and stuff. And there's another thing, these characters have like random stats and stuff. And who was it, Mina? I don't know if Mina's still around, she's probably working. But there was Mina's character, one of the traits that she has was she was the gardener, coincidentally. So she was like the food production, as she is in 7 Days and every other game. But one of her random traits was that she tells bad jokes, apparently. And there was a member in one of them, I think it might have been in the one where it wasn't full of Doomhaus members, and their trait was that they were irritable. So they used to constantly fight and damage morale in the camp. Stuff like that, like Mina's bad jokes were just annoying everybody, and they just couldn't get on, and morale was... And then, because morale was low, people was like threatening to leave, and the whole camp was up, and then everybody else is it's like The Sims basically, but it's a cool game. But on this difficulty, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to be good enough to do it. Right, boys and girls, are we all happy with our lighthouse? That's pretty... It's a lighthouse, right? You asked for a lighthouse, you've got a fucking lighthouse. Let me just go and take this wood off the roof. Yeah, it's a bit like them kind of systems. That looks awesome. Now to test if it works at night. Well, I tested it once at night, but it was raining. You'd be happier when it's underground. Let me go get the wood off the roof. Holy fuck, this is kind of scary to be stood on. Oh, okay, there we go. And then I now need to... Did I collect everything? Now it's a case of slowly and methodically leaving the building. But while I'm here, repairing everything, collecting all of the wood. It's a very good lighthouse. Might I dare say you have talent. Has Razor noticed something that's going to fall down? He's being very sarcastic right now and I don't trust him. Cool. Now, just destroying my steps, checking for anything that needs repairing. That side needed repairing, but I might be able to get it from the floor. Building up all of this. Do you know what? In describing the combat and stuff of State of Decay, I've kind of made myself nervous for tomorrow now. But it's a 2-hour stream, annoyingly, because I have to go to football tomorrow night. Which I am looking forward to, as always, but on the day when we're starting quite a monumental playthrough. It's going to be the last playthrough, as well, of State of Decay 2. The fact that we've still got State of Decay 2 to play, despite the fact it's been out for 4 years, and the sequel's coming out shortly. We're going to be just like seamlessly move into it if it actually comes out when it's supposed to. The sundial is still alive, Sid. Somehow the sundial survives. It doesn't actually rot all the way. Really looks like a hob. It really looks like a knob once you're on the top. It does. Have you run out of stone? I've not, Harry, no, but there's... I couldn't work out why it wouldn't let me build very high with stone. So we continued with wood. And everybody has pointed out, by the way, that a wooden lighthouse would burn. Ah, that's going to be annoying. I really wanted to circle this bit with wood. You and your obsession with balls. No, I'm not going to press it. There is something to be said about the fire safety of that lighthouse. There you go. Cheeky said it as well. True. Can I maybe ring this? I would have very much appreciated it if the game would let me, thank you. What if I was to... Can I have even little car woods? And despite it being 2022, we're going to go with people's genders for characters as well, so Gwynblade can't get some lady called Gwen and go running around claiming it's him for points. Are we good? Just for the sake of spice, how about that? Wait, where did my obsession with balls come from? I don't say childhood. Well, this is awkward. Right. I think I've just completed the lighthouse. No, don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Okay. I'm cucumbered. I was trying to swim while cucumbered. Let me get rid of... Oh, I've left bits that aren't repaired. Would you let me get away with that at all? Or do I have to go up and fix that? You have time. I do have time, right? We've got 45 minutes of Stubbler left. This hurts. I did forget a lot, actually. Look, there's tons that I never repaired. Alright. So it gets like that when it's got no roof piece above it, you see. Is that everything? Or do these need a quick repair as well? Ah! Boxy is up, by the way. Wait, scams? Scams? Scam? Kitten scam watch? Hello? That would be rather irresponsible of me, would it not? The last Valheim stream, I'm too busy worried about scams. Right. That's not perfect, that ring of core wood. But hopefully you will accept my sincerest of apologies. So yeah, can I just get confirmation that everybody is alright with the rules? That whatever you identify as, we're going to stick with that gender. And then it has to be mostly based off screen name, but if we may or may not know somebody's personal name and they're all right with it, we might take characters based on that. They're pretty much the only things, right? You have absolutely no pressure to share anything that you don't need to share. What if you're non-binary? I mean, if we knew that about you early doors, then you've got a bit of an advantage in this, right? I suppose. But the game, I guess the game sticks with a very binary system itself. What if they look like they've been mixed together with a lolly stick? Can we share news as proof? Charles, the answer's always been yes. It's a game, exactly. But yeah, I don't want to get too bloody socio-political about it, but just for the sake of keeping the game spicy. Yeah, exactly, like Cardi. We've known Cardi's name personally. No, we're only joking, kid. I was joking based off Harry as well. No, you're right to ask. I guess if anybody's like that, then they can they can just specify, I guess. Do you remember my first name? I don't think I do, cheeky. I made a point of, for the sake of a lot of them things, like whenever I've been given somebody's address for sending mugs and stuff, to just delete it and try and forget all about it. Yeah, his name's Chico. Chip. Been kind of a shit day, not picking up on sarcasm. No, you're all good, kid, yeah. No, it's right. But for that very reason, I also don't, like, I'm kind of keen to not call anybody out or anything like that. So it's up to people to decide. You knew my name? Did I say it before? I've known that name before, Cardi, I think. I don't know whether it's been from hanging around in Slops' channel for years and that kind of thing. Because I know Slops recently moved to calling people by their Twitch names entirely, even if he knows their names right. So I think maybe before I've heard your name be said. I don't know. Prick never remembers mine. Yes! Okay, I remember now, cheeky, I remember. I wouldn't dare pronounce it. Yes, I remember. I think I've heard you say it outside of delivering stuff. Your name's Tarquin, Gwynblade. We've been through this, but yeah, I am a huge proponent of if somebody wants to remain anonymous on the internet, letting them, because I myself am somebody that has a very, very separate online and in real life. That's a barrier that I keen to. That really does look. Do you know what it looks? A bit stubby and a bit squat. But do you know what? It's a light. Hey, it's a clear night. Let's go and sail the ship out and go have a look from a distance. I'll collect the remaining wood that's stuck in the water. I was actually sent an invitation to Mindy Wright's wedding dinner. Mindy Wright? So So if we are to do it where? Here? Oh god, I'm going to drown. 1 second. Please don't drown. Am I... Oh, I'm encumbered. Shit. Can I get my stamina back? Stubble, don't do this to me, please. Okay, we're good. It's a damn fine lighthouse, right? It's kind of lighthouse, I will say. I kind of feel a bit concerned with people offering their detail, even though you're doing it willingly. Considering how much he bitched about building it. Yeah, I know, right? I think in years past, with... I tell you what, if somebody is willing to give their name, then if you private message it to me, and then only if it's relevant in the game will I cross-reference it with that. Does that make sense? And then if it doesn't need to come up, it doesn't have to. But you can understand why I feel really icky about this as somebody that's very private online myself. It's just a cool idea for the playthrough, I guess. Right. Now, if the weather stays clear, let's go take a ride out on the ship. And see if the lighthouse works. Look at that. Look at that. It's a beautiful lighthouse. It might also have some investment opportunities for you. Yeah. I will treat it with as much sincerity as possible. Even if it's not underground. I didn't really hide my name as such. I just talk about it normally. Because, yeah, exactly. There's not a real deal of reason to do so. Look at that. Look at that, boys and girls. You're going to know where Stubbleton is from a distance when you're approaching, right? Seeing as the whole idea is to guide you home and avoid rocks and stuff. If I recall hearing something in the past, you may like my name, gotcha. But yeah, if it need only be relevant when it's relevant. How about that? When I can cross-reference it if need be. And unless this... How about this? Unless a person's surname is not already massively public, like Siddles, Trim, for example, then that's technically... So it can be like first names and screen names. How about that? I think we've got our lighthouse finished, ladies and gentlemen. And we now enter the last 30 minutes of the Valheim playthrough. Everybody that's been nagging me for a lighthouse all this time, you have your lighthouse. I hope you're happy. And it's even functional. But now, I feel like there is only one thing left to do. Struggle to get out of the water. Seems sane for it to just operate on an opt-in basis. Yeah, exactly. You have to be there and willing to share for anything beyond screen names. Precisely. Or anything beyond anything that isn't already like massively publicly known. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I technically have two different screen names because I have my Twitch name and the name I use in most games is my gamer tag. Yeah, that's true actually, Red Dagger. I guess there are some people that's Twitch names aren't the same as what we know them as, right? Or is there? There used to be Sothan, but Sothan actually goes by his what we know him as. I guess we know you as Red Dagger, right? And we'll probably just take screen names as the only sort of names we know them as. Is there anybody in this community that's name is not what we know them as? I don't think there is there? 1 second, I know this is a bit of a deviation. Bear with me. Let me Most people I play games with know you as Iris, gotcha. I'm also known as Gillette. Let me just trickle down this list. Caps, Trish, Man, Easy Green. Yeah, all of these people, we pretty much know them as their in-game names, right? Their Twitch names and what we know them as is the same as... I guess Sothan was the only one. I think Red Dagger has more of a chance of getting, like, a character. So we just need you to get a point, Red Dagger. I'm also known as Gillette, so we just need to find a woman in her mid-80s. Gillette, fucking hell. I find the gender a little bit annoying since my middle name is a common girl's name and an uncommon surname as the closest match to my screen name would also be female. It would just be like if it's convenient for your middle, but it's only first names, right? As well. I keep trying. I know we'll get you a point, I promise. But yeah, I think we have to stick with it because otherwise, I think it would seriously diminish a lot of the fun of findings. But yeah, there's so much potential for the best a man can get. Are you saying the best a man can get isn't a woman in her 80s? How very fucking hell. Yeah, but if we can find somebody with a name like Brain or something, mind right, or anything like that, or there's plenty of chances. I mean, you got a character last time, right? I'm not going to use my first name. There's too much competition. I'll let somebody else claim. It's the whole thing is a lot softer than you think it is. It'll just be based on the court of public opinion when it comes to... I really don't want it to be any more complicated than it needs to be. It's just simply... You don't have to choose names to put into a pot or anything like that. You can... Yeah. As long as it matches whatever you identify as, and then... gender-wise, and then something vaguely familiar or whatever. I'm just making some bread so I can get out. And we're going to go and... Oh! Wait, can I make some onion soup? I need to tidy up a little bit, don't I? I'm just going to make a few bits of food. Yeah, it needn't be this whole complicated thing. This might be the last thing Stubbler ever cooks on the playthrough. But you can, yeah, you can see it in action, I suppose. You'll understand what's happening in front of you. Is that the onion soup? I just made them onion soups, right? So if I cook this wolf meat, then that should be the food I need. What's the plot for Harry Potter? Well, I know what the plot for Harry Potter is.
Does my character come with his own harem or does he have to make his own?
A ram. Harem, you mean? A ram. You might have to make your own, Santa. A ram. Fucking hell. Let me put this cardboard away. That is the wolf meat done.
Twat.
Tickle me, Santa. Jesus. Right, let's put the cardboard away. Then I have a job for Stubbler to do. Right. Do you know what I might do if I've got the time? We're going to put all this wood away. I'm going to put the stone away. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to go like that, and then we're going to, in the farming box, I'm going to put that in there. Let's repair all our goods. And then... Yeah, I guess my main point is it's just a bit of a mess about. I seriously hope people don't try and game it or do anything other than... The whole purpose behind it is it's funny once when, like, we started this playthrough idea and then Eric ran up to us and a character called Eric and said, "Can I join your community?" Speaking of running up to us and joining our community, ladies and gentlemen. Day 420 is going to be the day that I turn this game off. Fuck off, game, please. How did I time that so... Ladies and gentlemen, meet Piggy Mitchell. Stubbler finally has company. Piggy, bear with me. I will feed you very shortly. I just need to. Why can't I repair that? Piggy, calm down. Harry Potter is just a thinly veiled story about a kid whose man was upper working class that did alright at private school despite being put in a tutor group with a bunch of nerds. Wizard nerds. Why am I missing a crafting station? What happened? I just repaired all of these. Where's the... I don't understand how I had enough before and now all of a sudden I don't. What? I might have to get in there with Piggy. Right, Piggy, just behave. Oh, it should be Peggy. Piggy's too easy. I don't want to say Piggy because that makes me sound like a tit. It's Peggy. Gotta name him Snoop. You can't call him Breakfast. It's a she! Show some fucking respect for Peggy. Right. Do I feed Peggy a carrot? No, not a carrot because I don't have any. Do I feed a turnip or an onion? Didn't Tagslack just fuck off and run away before we could ask? He did, yeah. We had there was one character that had Tagslack's name. Same for Thandir as well, and Siddles. There was one. We found somebody called Jordan, spelled Geordan. And Siddles was like, "Yep, that's me." And I was like, "Yep, fine, okay, Siddles, if we must." And I said, "Right, Siddles, I've done all you need for me. Would you like to come and join our crew?" He said, "Nope." And he just ran over the horizon. I've got no turnips. I picked onions instead of turnips. That was a mistake. Peggy was the sow you were looking for. I know, right? And now we've met her. Same for... Yeah, Kitten did as well, but we didn't have points for Kitten, so we didn't even ask. We wasn't allowed to ask. It was a whole affair, right, Kitten, trying to get you points so we could maybe keep that hoping that character would be alive that we could go back and recruit, but it was not to be. Yeah, didn't even let me ask, just ran over the horizon. Yeah, Tagslack did it as well. I think there's a clip in one of the best ofs of me trying to recruit Tagslack. Right, we have the pig. Let me just grab a turnip. Harry Potter synopsis. After eating his green beret, him and his squadron got deployed to join the hunt for green beret. Earning his green beret, him and the squadron got deployed to hunt for Osama. Harry Potter synopsis. Right, Kitten, you said a turnip, right? Peggy's going to have herself a turnip. At one point, someone said nobody joined marbles to try and get Kitten a point. Right. Look. Peggy, look. Go on. Go on. Treat yourself. It's right there. Tell me that you people like turnips. Surely pigs like turnips. Eat the fucking turnip.
Come on, Peggy, eat that turnip off the grave of your sons.
That's a good point, actually. Maybe she'll have a carrot. Do you know what? She can have a carrot and an onion, because Peggy He's a fucking national treasure. Sorry, wrong chat. Fucking hell. Jesus. Right, that goes in there, that goes in there. Carrots are orange, she probably doesn't like those. She will, she'll eat the orange, watch. There's a turnip right next to that orange. Come on, Piggy. Peggy. Come on. Come on, dickhead. Oh, oh. Should put channel point prediction on this, right? Which one does she eat first? Carrot or turnip? Are you not hungry? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do the final tidy up, and then I vote we do something specific as our final goodbye. This is the very final stream in Valheim, so I vote we make it. Peggy, less of it, alright? Eat your whatever you choose to eat out of that pile. You know what we're going to do? I vote we go to, if I have the time, which I should do, let's go on a little tour. Stubbleton we know well. We visited Stubbleton many a time. But let's just have a little history of everything that happened before we smash down the tree and say goodbye forever. She's frightened. Give her time to calm down. What about... That's going to happen as well, kid. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you all remember, but I was stood around here and I said, shall we live in the woods or shall we live by the sea? This is on day one. And Eric said, do you know what? Stubble should live by the sea. And live by the sea he did. I think Stubbleton is actually rather beautiful. It might be a controversial opinion, but I think it is. Eventually, when we... Oh, he does, yeah, because he's going to continue to live by the sea in his retirement. Now he's made this area safe. Eventually, Stubble gathered up enough leather and enough stuff. He made himself 2 jerkins for some reason, 2 tunics. That was a mistake in Stubble's past. But with all leather gear, and all stone tools and stone clubs and an old wood twanger, Stubble decided it was time. He headed over in this direction to here. And Stubble fought the first boss, Eikthyr, the deer. Team 2 was rather large that day, if I recall, and Team 2 went heavy on the fact that I wouldn't kill the boss before the boss killed me. Team 1? Congratulations, you got there in the end. The deer boss was slain and the trophy was put in its place. Shall I do this for all of them? Oh, I can't do it for Elder, can I? Oh, I was going to go to all of the locations of the bosses. I can't do it for Elder because I got rid of the portal for some reason. Oh, that sucks. After that, I ran across the location of another boss, the second boss, one Elder, the big tree bitch. The Elder was rumoured to be out here. There's the portal, but it doesn't work. Over here, in the Black Forest. That fight was stupid and sweaty and difficult, because that was the one where it was the big tree lad, and he stormed around and summoned mob after mob after mob after mob after mob of, big crinkly, wormy, like wacky things that I had to avoid. And he also shot roots and stuff at me. And if you remember, I smashed up all of my gear and ran out of arrows and had to build a workbench in a little base in the middle of a boss fight just to repair and remake all of my shit. But the Elder boss died. His head was recovered and brought back and planted on the altar stones. From that point, what did we get from the Elder? What's the item you get from the Elder? Oh, we got the crypt key from the Elder. And at that point, we moved... There were this. At that point, we moved to the swamp. This is not the swamp portal. This is the wrong fucking portal. The frame rate went really high then. I got a piece of candy. Yeah, Werther's, right? Usually watch. I don't have a portal over at the... Do I not have a bone mass portal? Did I actually fuck this up so badly? Let me see. Yeah, I've jiggered all my portals around, haven't I? So... Yeah, Camp Twat's not going portal either, has it? With the swamp key, we ventured into this swamp and we cracked all of the crypts. So many crypts as well. We cracked that one, cracked one or two. Oh god. After Elder was this bit. Can anyone remember the food boss where I went over there and got killed and my gear was sat here for ages and ages and I kept having to try and get back across. I used ship after ship after ship. But finally got everything I needed and summoned the Bone Mass boss. And Bone Mass? Would you all believe me if I said I one-shot that boss? Because I did not at all. It took 10 days of dying over and over and over and over and over and over again. But Bone Mass died. Finally, giving me a wishbone. A wishbone that we soon discovered, if you take it up the mountain, will find you special treasures. Treasures such as silver, obsidian, and all sorts of good bullshit. You've now unlocked normal difficulty. And up one particular mountain, you'll remember this mountain if you've watched a lot of this playthrough, where I had to limp up here because I died with all my gear. And I had to build little houses because I lost frost resistance because my gear fell off and I was naked. And I had to build fires all the way back up so I could go and retrieve my frost res gear. But as a result... Is this a bit overindulgent? I hope it is. Hey, I had some freeze glands right there. Glands. There's a sound that sounds like your phone alerts. What, when I went through the portal? And then all the way up here, if you recall, we fought the Big Mother. I want to go and look at my cowardice hull one more time. There's another fire we had to use. Something sounded all sparkly. Might have been going through the portal. Opened your COVID test and found the cutest pack of silica gel I've ever seen. Eat it all up nice, Chris, man. Don't let any go to waste. Don't eat silica gel, for the record, if anybody's watching. Oh, I will, he says. It's weird that you get free snacks. I think, do you know what? I think the mountain period of this game was my favourite, despite having this horrible situation. As you can see, we fought the boss in this area. The boss hit her quite a lot of time. And we had to discover a strategy known to the Doomhaus as the cowardice hole. Better say that. 2 words, Tide Pods. It goes really well with Tide Pods. There's the stone golem that couldn't get out of its shackles. Can it actually get out now? No. That stone golem's been trying to get me for about 6 months now and it still can't get out. It's better to catch them before they breed sometimes. And here, if you recall, we fought Moda. This was a good few days worth of fight, this. And I had to play an entire night and cancel Sea of Thieves and stuff so I could get this done. Because it was brutal. But what I did do is I dug a cowardice hole down here, where I got a lot of the DPS done. I just kept hiding down there and then popping out and fighting her when I got the opportunity. Fucking modders. But we summoned her, we put 3 eggs down there in the summoning location. She came out to fight us, and the fight went so badly that I had to retreat all the way down the hill and bring her with me into the forest or meadows down here where it's safe. But right at the base of the hill, Moda finally met her end. And from Moda we got... What did I get from her? Oh, I got the necessaries. build a whole bunch of shit, including a smelter. Then we went to the plains, and with said smelter, we smelted the black metal. This is how to play Valheim, by the way. We've got good wind as well, we never really took advantage of. And with the necessaries and the body parts from her, we built the stuff needed to break down and smelt black metal. I also went in there, posted that silica gel. I hope it tastes good. It's so pleasant. Orange valid, green invalid. Just click that and have a look in there for Chris Man. Have you noticed that? It's very true. Moda died anyway, and we managed to smelt the black metal and make ourselves some fucking beautiful armour, if I don't say so myself. And then we entered the plains. Then we felt confident exploring more of the plains, and that is where the major problems kicked in. Because we couldn't find the last fucking boss. The last boss evaded us for quite some time. We couldn't find the way to summon it, and we were looking at henge. We killed all sorts of chicky gigglers. We were looking at all kind of rocks. I'd knocked down penis rocks and messed about for a very long time. But then after 4 full streams, 12 hours of just walking, Stubbler managed, finally, to find the location. He then built a portal, and if you remember all the way back to yesterday's stream, you'll be familiar with this area here. Oh. Do you know what? I actually think the bone man. No, this fight was my favourite in the game. I kept taking a lot of damage. I kept being shit at it, but I really, really enjoyed fighting Yagluth. It was fun. It got a bit desperate, and that fight was 2 hours long. We sat here for 2 hours with that music playing. I feel I kind of like actually going on this journey. Where was the thing you spawned the boss with, by the way? Oh, what was the thing, or where? The thing that gave me the location, Cheeky, was... Let me have a look. Where was it again? Oh, it's... No. Yeah, it was... Was it here? I think it was. Actually, I can't remember. Where was the... It was to the north somewhere, right? It was on one of these. I think it was here. Yeah, here. So right here, there was another henge thing, Cheeky. No, down here somewhere, I think. And there was a little... Like, another like a stone henge thing, and it was being guarded by 2 of them big berserkers. And once I killed them, the little stone was there. Where's Chris Man of all the cool emotes? Well, everybody sub to Chris Man. How about that? I lost all my points here. It was the worst fight ever. It was a beautiful fight centre. And despite the boss absolutely chewing up the entire location... Look at the state of this place. We dug the pit, look, and he knocked down one of the plinths and just walked over the gap, which was annoying. He died. And Stubbler was victorious. Right, come on, Stubbler. We've only got a few minutes left. This is the very final 5 minutes of the Valheim playthrough. I don't want it to finish. I'm seriously starting to tear up. This is like the end of a great novel where you love the character and we'll miss the narrator, though, not so much. Oh, shit. Stubbler. Yeah, let's just... Chicky Gigglers. Yeah, do you know what? We don't have to come back here anymore. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very final time, say goodbye to the plains and all of the vicious bullshit that circulates around the plains. God damn, that place killed us more than any other. Fuck that place. Cheeky for one final time.
Chicky giggle.
I mean, one final chicky giggler. So, without further ado, one last death for old time's sake. For one last time, let me go over here and show you the culmination of all our hard work. Odin sent us on that first day with Mugen or whatever the flying one was. He dropped us off at the summoning stone over here, at the altar stones over here, and tasked us with hanging the head of all 5 of his enemies. Hanging the heads of all 5 of his mortal enemies on these plinths. And do you know what Stubbler went and did? A tribute to Stubbler's achievements. Stupid Viking idiot Stubbler. Eikthyr, Elder, Bonemass, Moder, Yagluth. Fuck off. Lovely. And as the fog rolls in on the final evening in Stubbleton, there remains only one thing to do. You're supposed to snort the silica before using the COVID stick to prep your nostril. The COVID stick. I missed that roadhead somehow in all the Doomhaus bullshit. Farewell, altar stones. Farewell, plains. Farewell, swamp, mountain, and black forest. Goodbye, oceans. Goodbye, spoilodons. Rest in peace, Grant and Phil. Fuck you, Gwynblades. Goodbye, turnip. Field. Goodbye, carrots. Goodbye, onions. Goodbye, Bridge 2.0. We've made many beautiful things. Goodbye, sundial. Goodbye, Bridge 2.0, as I just said. Goodbye, souped-up kitchen, which was actually the best thing we ever built. Goodbye, portal house and blacksmith. Peggy, we will see you shortly. And tree gazebo. Kitchen bullshit. Fuck off.
Make sure our demands are met before you even think about closing this fucking game.
I'm doing it Christmas.
What's good for you.
Yeah, we got it, we got it. Look at it. Look at it decaying. Chrisman, this is for you. Fall. Crumble with your stupid kitchen physics. Yes! Die! Stubbler, you've deserved this. As night falls for the final time in Stubbleton, we're not even going to honour it with the respect it doesn't deserve by watching it. For one last time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to sub to the Soothin. But Stubbler, in the house you originally built all them years ago, it is time to light the fire for one last time out of fucking wood. There you go, Razor. There's a throwback to every other fucking stream.
Where is my sex dungeon?
Oh, you also get to not only upset Team 2, but also Team 1. Also upset Scotty. Stubbler has closed the door for one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, there is his lighthouse. You can just see the faint glow from above. Goodbye, Sothan Sex Veranda. Goodbye, lighthouse. Goodbye, workshop. Goodbye, blacksmith. Goodbye, Peggy. And for the very first time in the entire playthrough, Stubbler can sleep. You sleep in fits and fretful dreams, the weight of the nightmare heavy on your chest. When morning comes, you greet it with relief.
But where did it glur?
Farewell, Stubbler. Christmas for the bits. That was actually quite a beautiful way to end it. Did you see that? You greet it with relief. And that's Valheim, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 70th 3-hour stream. Scotty, welcome to the stream. That's his crumbling. I really enjoyed that. I needed a game because of the turmoil that was going on around these parts early in the year, in real life, I mean. And Valheim was exactly what I needed at exactly the right time. Slightly longer than anticipated. It was 70 fucking streams, but I never felt like I was just kicking my heels or not excited for the next thing. That was super good. And we will be returning to it later in the patch cycle, because they're going to create some new content at some point. Yes, Harry, yeah. Not too bad, right? It was only a tenner. I was upset for days after Prisoner signed off. Now I have to do it again. Do you want to see him one last time? Love you, Stubbler. He's gone. Which means, for one last time, we have
Stubbler. Sweet. Sweet. Stubbler. We will always love you and you will always have a place in our hearts.
Valheim is behind us, ladies and gentlemen. Stubbler is behind us. We may see him again in the future. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, thanks to yesterday, is double marbles. Because obviously, because we had like fucking 80 people in the stream by the end, thanks to a raid. I didn't want to flood the Discord and give marbles to somebody that we would very likely never see again. Therefore, yesterday's point has rolled over to today. If you would like to win double points today, you must simply win a single run of marbles. Because the Doomhaus Discord is split evenly down the middle between the greens and the oranges. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every fucking stream to determine who is the winner. The oranges are currently winning 71 to 69. Pretty good, but for now, you must simply say the password. And the password is Stubbler. And if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, and if you know which colour you fight for, then I will give you a marble. And Scotty, quickly type the word Stubbler and then get out of here. Scotty, good luck on your interview. Everybody join me in wishing Scotty good luck. But 2 points. Whoever wins 2 points today might be in for a fucking in for a rager here. Because you might, if somebody doesn't have any points, you are about to guarantee your place in Eurovision. Right, we have Kitten for the oranges. This gets you a golden name and disc. You all know the rules. We've got Kitten for the oranges. We've got Chris Man for the oranges. Scotty for the greens. Trim for the greens. Harry for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Tags, I've just realised the greens could catch up right here, or the oranges could go 4 points clear. Tax Light for the oranges. Mind Right for the oranges. Cats for the oranges. Gwynblade for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Red Dagger. A Red Dagger point today would be huge. Santa for the greens. Cardi for the oranges. Cheeky for the greens, sorry, Cardi for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. And is that everybody? Have I missed anybody? We have Kitten, Chrisman, Scotty, Trim, Harry, Lundios, Chaz, Tagslack, Mindright, Cats, Gwynblade, Mina, Red Dagger, Santa, Cardi, Cheeky, Alcarion, and Satan. 9 oranges and 9 greens. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Kitten says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good luck, everybody. 18 marbles into the race. Can the oranges go 4 points clear? Or can the greens tie everything up? Again. 3, 2, 1. Robotic Roadway is the name of the level. Best of luck to everybody. Trim is the record holder on 87 seconds. Can Trim win again? 2 points to the victor. 3, 2, 1. Taxlat gets out early. Alkirion immediately gets the overtake for the oranges. Red Dagger is in the front pack, desperate to get those front points. Alkirion drops early for the oranges. Chrisman in second for the oranges. Santa's here for the greens. Red Dagger for the oranges. Santa's the most advanced as we speak. We've got a lot of level left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow Trim did this in 1 minute, but I think he's cheating because he always fucking does. But Alkirion currently is in the lead. How about a marble for Stubbler, but nobody gets points if he wins? That would be a shame though, right? On the first double points marbles of the year. Shit, I missed. I was going to win today. Roded. Ooh, and any other greens. If you fancy forgetting to join marbles, I would appreciate it. You've done me a great favour there, Roded. Alkirion got a hell of a drop, by the way. Kitten in second place. Mindright in third. This is all very orange. Can Alkirion survive the hammer? He does. Does anybody get chopped by the hammers? Alkirion falls into the dumpster and gets stuck. Kitten's here. Mindright's here. A Mindright win could put him like a lot of points clear at the top of the league. Nobody's got hammered at the moment. Chrisman's here. Mindright gets his escape. A Mindright win would be absolutely enormous. Lundios gets chopped. Can Mindright put himself 2 points clear? No, 3 points clear at the top of the table. He might just do it. Trim's chasing him though. Mindright desperately needs Trim to stay back. Katz is here as well. Could potentially overtake Mindright if he gets the points. Mindright's got a strange angle. He needs to bring it back on if he's going to survive this. He just about does, but Trim looks to have a lot of momentum. Mindright goes into the spinner at the end. This might be it for Mindright's year. This could be a lead that nobody can catch up with. Mindright does get his exit. Is anybody going to challenge him? Katz is stuck in the bullshit. Mindright's getting through all of the bullshit, and Mindright, that is massive. Mindright for the oranges goes 3 points clear at the top of the 2022 table, and the oranges are 4 points in the lead. That is a double marbles win for the oranges, meaning the oranges are now on 73, and it is, as it always was, a good day to be an orange. Completely unchallenged. Santa in second place, probably 20 seconds later. Scotty in third. Katz in fourth. The greens were chasing. Kitten the only other orange in the top 5. Mindright, your lead was substantial. Woof. I fell off the track right at the end. Shit. Unfortunate, Red Dagger. We might get you a point during there, who knows, because tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it is the beginning of State of Decay. Ooh. If you've never seen a State of Decay playthrough before, keep an eye on the pins because I'll be posting the rules in it. Sorry, Greens, I'll win the next stream for us. That is huge. We need this lead because we need as much of a lead as possible because we've got Eurovision on Saturday as well. Like, State of Decay tomorrow is the start of some big points coming in, but fucking the weekend is Eurovision. Therefore, there's no Polybridge on Friday. We are going to separate points winners. And we're going to assign everybody a country for Eurovision. If you win Eurovision, which is probably going to be Ukraine, let's be honest, you get 5 points. If you come second, you get 3, and if you come third, you get 1. There's a lot of points about to be given out, boys and girls. So for now, let me press this, and this. And regardless of all the points, rubbish. It is time to say goodbye for the final time to Valheim. I'm kind of emotional after that. It always makes me sad finishing games. Right, ladies and gentlemen, your person of the century of the day is Mindright. A double points victory for Mindright. So, Chrisman, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be taking your crown off and putting it firmly on the head of Mindright. Mindright, congratulations. Orange is well played as always. Where's Mindright? There we go. Double gold. GG. Well, that's going to do it. Right. The score's currently set at 73 to 69 to the oranges. This is where we hope the greens just give up completely, like they did in 2020. But for now, anyway, let me get out of here. Thank you all. I appreciate everybody joining. That was a banger of a stream. The lighthouse was finished. The final tour was done. The greenhouse tree gazebo was smashed up. And Stubbler got to sleep for the first time in the entire playthrough. Thank you all for the bits today. Thank you all for the subs, as always. Welcome to the new followers, and thank you all for the hosts and the raids and just being here. You are all overly generous with your time, and I appreciate it. Right, bit of an annoying problem. Tomorrow's stream is the start of the State of Decay playthrough, and it's also a shorter stream because I have to be at football. And I didn't die in the entire playthrough. First playthrough, and I didn't die. But this is the last time we're going to hear this music, Chris, man. Right, if you're staying on the platform, keep an eye out for Alkarion, who we hosted yesterday. His name's in the chat. Kilobits is live as well, playing D&D, so I strongly recommend the two of them. But if not, I will see you tomorrow for the beginning of State of Decay. Right, I love you all. Chris, man, Mind Right, Alkarion, Kitten, Roded, Red Dagger, Mind Right, Gwynblade, and everybody else that's been here today. Can somebody give me a final word? Ashley, I already have a final word. The final word, ladies and gentlemen, on the very last Valheim stream, is this. Stubbler.